I'm Amy Cherry.
We're fighting for the quality of life that we enjoy in Flagler County.
But doing it could cost you more. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley wants to add 10 deputies to the sheriff's office. He says the extra officers are needed as the population continues to grow.
We need more deputies to handle the calls for service and the level of service that the community wants. My deputies are doing a great job, but they're running from call to call.
He says more officers would help them be able to focus on crime prevention.
We have some gangs that are trying to move into Flagler County. We've seen that with the drive-by shootings that have occurred recently, including the shooting at one of my sergeants.
It will be up to county commissioners to approve the additional officers as part of the budget. And if they do approve the request, they'll have to figure out how to pay for it. A tax hike isn't off the table. Other stressors on the budget include replacing outdated equipment and repairs to dunes badly damaged by Hurricane Matthew.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
Palm Coast's population has surpassed 85,000. Toby Tobin, host of Real Estate Matters on WNZF, reports on his blog GoToby.com that between July of 2015 and July of 2016, U.S. Census data shows Flagler's population grew by more than 3,100 residents. Palm Coast added more than 2,300 residents. Flagler Beach and Bunnell saw growth, but at much smaller rates. Flagler Beach added 138 residents, while Bunnell saw just 46 additional residents. Just one Florida city was labeled among the 15 fastest growing. That was Fort Myers. This year's 4th of July fireworks at Flagler Beach get the green light. Ben Smith has more.
Temporary repairs to the Flagler Beach Pier damaged by Hurricane Matthew should be complete in time for the annual July 4th fireworks show, says City Manager Larry Newsom.
The structural guys went through the plans and said you don't have to add any additional reinforcement. So we're good to go there. That's good news.
Meanwhile, work on the pier continues with a public reopening now estimated in June. Newsom wants the event to be more than just opening a gate.
And let's go and get all the lights put back up. Let's go and get the water lines put back up, get the sinks put back up, get the benches put back out on the pier.
That way, he says, visitors can just enjoy the pier without having to contend with ongoing construction work. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Ben Smith.
Memorial Day marks what would have been President John F. Kennedy's 100th birthday. Mary Rose Hamilton has more on a special honor for him.
Postmaster General Megan J. Brennan dedicated a forever stamp commemorating the centennial of the birth of our nation's 35th president, John F. Kennedy, on February 20th of this year at the JFK Library. The President's Day first day of issue dedication ceremony took place at the JFK Presidential Library and Museum in Boston. Now, the stamp features a 1960 photograph of Ted Spiegel of Kennedy campaigning for president in Seattle. The artwork accompanying the stamp showing Kennedy in a reflective pose is a 1970 oil painting by Aaron Schickler, courtesy of the White House Historical Association. Now, customers may order the stamps at USPS.com/shop. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Mary Rose Hamilton.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.